I don't know. That's how I feel about that. All right. So I need you, you. I can't move it. All right. Yeah. Well, that's fine. All right. So added the missing foraging zones to world map renderer. By the way, this is build 42.6 unstable. What's up, Bullet Babe? On the other stream. What's up, Hero? Added bendable fences framework only for wire fences. For bendable fences. What does that even mean? Also, the missing foraging zones to the world map render. Does that mean I can mess around with the urban zombie spawns? Pickaxing or limestone or flint deposits will generate masonry XP. So masonry is now mining. That's pretty fun. Oh, I have a person at the door for some reason. I will be RB. All right, I'm back. Oh, geez. Apparently the tub in the apartment above me was leaking and there's water dripping down the ceiling. Maintenance came to save the day. All right. Let's get that back where it's supposed to be. And we keep going. Free water? No, I forget what the texture on the ceiling is called, but it's getting destroyed right now. The knee length hide skirt item now has patchwork crude hide texture instead of cow or deep fur patterns. Although pattern clothing by fur type is planned, this is a more crude affair. Popcorn ceiling? It's what is it when they just kind of like smear it on like rainbow style? Oh man. Wait, so if you make, I mean, it's not here yet, but if you make an item out of like patterned fur, you'll get that pattern on the item. That'd be pretty sick. Add in an item script file for crafted pants, as we have a fair amount of crafted pants, and move the existing crafted pants item scripts into it. Oh yeah, they've been like reorganizing the way crafting is in the files, so you don't really have to worry about it though. Added item and recipe for crafted hide pants. Added custom icons for hide boots, coat, and jacket. They're using placeholders. Hide coats and jackets now need 3 buttons or large bone beads to craft. The texture prominently features buttons, and we have buttons for standing inventory item, blah, blah, blah. Buttons are a thing. The upside down floor. The new patch deleted your generator. Well, that's not good. Anyone else save break partially after this update? All the generators it discovered are gone and the surrounding area is reset, including my safe house, of course. So this is a thing that kept happening with build 41 as well. Whenever they change stuff on the map, it pretty much breaks a save if you're anywhere near where it changed. And if you're not near where it changed, sometimes that area is like really janky. Or it ends up like spawning zombies inside a house you've already cleared before, aka your own base. So I would not expect saves on the unstable branch to properly carry over between updates. I'm excited for my Fred Flintstone outfit. I'm actually pretty excited for that. Added Forbidden Month 0. Oh no. Not more of that. Hide hooded jackets and tank tops. Yo, we can just go wild on the hide gear. Hide dress. Welcome to Bedrock City. Okay. It's happening. Let's see here. Varying skirt lengths with garbage bags and tarps. Gotta like it. You know, they need a reason for us to have to replace our clothing more often. I mean, right now, trees like absolutely shred your clothes, which is kind of a good thing for that. But if you avoid the trees, you just never really have to replace your clothes until you get bit and die. My crate with all my books got deleted. And replaced with a couch that was there. RIP. Yeah, that's map changes doing that. I just started a new game today, just before the update. Should I start a new one again? If you didn't find anything like really good, I would just reset, honestly. It's just easier. You don't want to play for like 10 hours and then find out some part of your game's broken, right? Let's see here. Oh, highlight color works independently for each split screen player. It's good to see that they're still supporting split screen. Updated the ad for the Irvington Gun Club. Updated tutorial tooltip about aiming. I will have to like restart my game to see that. Added icon fluid mass and filled models for all mug variations. Bone whistle. I like it. Yeah, it's just always do a fresh reset if you can justify it. Trees putting holes in your clothes drives you crazy. Yeah. They're really good at it now, too. Added items and recipes for forged gold and silver rings. These rings can be made at level 0 blacksmithing and don't require knowing a recipe. So this is like blacksmithing XP. Also, are we calling it blacksmithing now instead of metalworking? Added items and recipes for stone mace head and long stone mace. The stone mace currently has a wrong weapon model. Using the same one as the long mace, it will be replaced shortly. Hell yeah to the stone mace. But then we get to the next part. Stone maces are slightly less durable than metal maces. Okay. But otherwise identical. A character with masonry skill of 8 can craft the stone mace head. Level 8. You just make a baseball bat. Added clothing items and recipes for rag bandana and a leather strip headband. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. Oh, let's check that out, actually. Leather strip headband. What are you going to look like? Oh, no, my hair. I like it. Is masonry carving levels easy to train? It's pretty easy to train. Considering you can pick up large stones and then break them into stones, and then I think you From there, you turn them into crafted blocks or stone blocks or something like that. And every step gives XP. Not as easy as carving, though, because you just chop down a couple trees, right? Added some new clothing items to zombie outfits. Model variation for the crystal item. Added large crystal item. This is a mineral specimen as opposed to metaphysical crystals. What? Group available and assigned to elsewhere items by item name. Rename headers assigned elsewhere. Blah, blah, blah. Adjust possible items. Expand arrow position to avoid overlapping text. The old geode decorations, maybe? I assume, like, I'll have to see them. What's up, Edward? I just started. Oh, wait, no, I already read that one. Several additions to forage loot. Stone mace heads, metal artifacts, coins, forge key rings. Ingredient icons and tooltips scale with font size. Oh, that might be weird. New sounds for animals breaking down fences. Updated the sound banks. Wait, added a recipe for guacamole. Can be only learned by leveling cooking skill at the moment. Hilarious. Bacon rashers are from recipes farming to recipes cooking. Someone screwed that one up, huh? Added a tooltip line to display all item focused categories if it is focusable. For forage items to help with categories should be focused to find more of that item. Huh? Huh? How do I fix this? I can't fix it. Alright, whatever. Leave that there. Grab the game. Foraging menu. I mean, it doesn't seem different for me. I'm assuming it's on the items. Yeah, I assume it's on the items. Updated the foraging stats debug to handle multiple category items and calculating exact chance of spawn. Optimized the loot table function. Added an active zone reset. Allowed it to logic to overwrite items from non-rollable categories. This mildly increases the penalty focus searching, as it may now miss or overwrite rarer finds. All right, so don't focus unless you're actually looking for something on the focus table. A row of item icons and back tooltips with font size. Tooltip thing, sidebar icon size. New sound effects for chicken foley. New sound for getting on and off furniture. Various menu display icons, health panel, context menu for bandaging. Disinfecting? Wait a minute. Wait, are we getting... I'm in God mode. I'm like, why am I not scratched? Nothing appears to have changed. Oh. It's the actual icon for the item instead of just being text. Alright. I take that. That's a win. Are the rat racers ripping? I don't know. I literally got home and set up the stream and started going. Raccoon's head has a 3D model. Animal skeleton inventory icon. Smash and slice pumpkin. Weapon specific sitting on furniture animations. That's fun. All right. Balance. The actually important bit. Did they seriously nerf the foraging search focus? I guess a little bit. Ever consider making long form content? Really enjoy my voice. I mean, you could always just watch my Twitch streams that are like most weekdays. All right, remove some instances of unwanted trees. Not enough space to place. Still some unwanted trees left that we need to explore. What does that mean? Zones farm and farmland now have the biome farm mixed forest. This reduces the number of unwanted trees to nearly 0. The remaining unwanted trees are due to exclusion of dirt as a wanted floor. Improved shooting handgun recoil at floor and up. Adjusted chances for firewood to appear less often across all common biomes, which effectively makes other categories appear more often. Wild plants are much more common across all biomes. Dogbane is much more common both in the category and in each zone. Is now the most common wild plant. Now, obviously, the lack of dogbane has been holding back all of the primitive crafting. So that's a thing. And now it's kind of fixed. Adjusted twine and rope recipe inputs for dogbane to be 1 and 2, matching the hemp recipes. It used to be 20 to make twine, and now it's 1. 10 and 20. Yeah, so the balance has gone the other way. You can just infinitely make twine, basically. Assuming dogbane is findable. I haven't walked around searching for it yet, right? Updated foraging for search focus and sprite affinity have much greater role and effect when searching for specific categories. It is very findable now. Well, there we go. So yeah, twine infinite. Updated increased chance to move icon, chance to create icon affinity settings for most categories. This means more affinity icons will be rolled to move or create a new icon. If you have no idea how the affinity system works, just don't worry about it. Change sprite affinity for most categories to generic plants, as special plants were too rare to use for affinity for some of these categories. All right, that probably means way more plants will be spawning. Garbage bag and tarp head sacks, tank tops, short skirts will require less duct tape to craft. Hide and leather tailoring crafts now require the sharp knife or scissors used to not be dull. Increase the durability of mace heads. All right, I'm digging that one. Nail spiked weapons will drop 1 unit of nails on the ground when they break. Smaller weapons require less nails to spike than larger weapons. They require adding a second recipe to handle the smaller weapon. Oh, this required adding a second recipe to handle the smaller weapons, but the existing recipe also uses a fair amount of nails. Have they added a sandbox option to remove all the new useless books? I do not know. Can reinforced in sheet metal reinforced baseball bats will degrade slightly faster, but only slightly. What does slightly mean? Like, just give us numbers. What's even the point? Sheet metal reinforced baseball bats are slightly heavier. Slightly means a little bit, you know? Yeah, exactly. Increase the required skill level to forge goblets, as they are much fancier than metal cups. Okay, really. Reduce the bite and scratch protection for crafted hide pants, coats, and jackets to 10 to 20 from 20 to 40. So 10 scratch protection, 20 bite protection? Or wait, 10 bite protection, 20 scratch protection. Hide clothing should be inferior to proper leather clothing. Slightly is slightly less than moderately, and slightly more than barely. Yep. Adjusted the requirements for several hide clothing recipes, make them more practical to perform in forest map scenario. Was there a forest map scenario now? I did not check. The crude hide clothing recipes can use thread or twine interchangeably. This is because thread may be difficult to produce in some scenarios. Correct. I like that. Additionally, the crudest of hide clothing can also be crafted with either an awl or sewing needle. Again, this is so players can produce the barest minimum of clothing in forest map scenarios. Imagine Rambo First Blood, poking a hole in some hides with a sharp rock and then threading sinews through them. Yes. So the most important part is how long does it take to make shoes? The higher tier hide clothing requires a recipe to be known or researched. Characters with a tailoring trait will know the recipes, and a magazine also teaches them. Balanced garbage bag and tarp clothing have consistent scratch defense. The simplest garbage bag clothing items don't require scissors or a sharp knife to produce. That's actually really nice. Won't we still have the nail bottleneck on a forest map? If we can make a crucible without a modern lighter, then nails aren't actually a problem. I hate the leather change. Why not buff the coat? Why nerf other things? If a zombie wants to kill you, they'll kill you anyway. I don't know. Why not? Right now, having 40 scratch defense turns a zombie basically the capped defense against your weapons. So zombies having better clothing is just generally bad for you unless you turn that setting down yourself. So in a way, they actually made the game easier for fighting zombies. The Crucible needs a pottery wheel, right? Which needs nails. I forgot that needed nails. Did it need nails? The can reinforced bat was 2025. Now it's 2022, so slightly equals 3. The second number is the durability, right? Or was that the chance to take damage? I don't even know. Condition max, condition lower chance. Okay, so it's a 1 in 22 chance for it to take damage. And it has 20 total condition. Are we really worried that weapons might last too long? That's a problem we have. Apparently, I don't know. Like, classic survival game is to have weapons break in like 20 seconds, right? So they're kind of basing it on that. But to me, I think weapons that require higher levels of crafting skills should just have. They shouldn't have tons of durability, but what they should have is a very long lifespan if you maintain them. So, for example, like the maces with the metal head, the handle should break after like a day of fighting, right? Probably twice in a day of like really heavy fighting. The mace head itself should last a very long time. The sheep bat is cracked for how easy we get them. Oh yeah, absolutely. The sheet reinforced bat was 2530. Now it's 2525. That's not terrible for that one, at least. I hate every time my mods get wrecked when a new update comes out. Yeah, it is what it is. I try to only use visual mods to avoid that kind of issue. Let's see. Tarp clothing now has one higher skill level requirement to produce versus garbage bag clothing. It's better. And if you didn't see, garbage bags is 5% protection and tarps provide 10% against scratches. Hide duplicate possible items. Updated several cooking recipes to use either whole items or hunger amounts. Bowl of cereal's item hunger and thirst to match the used ingredients. Hey, cereal is usable again. Increased base poison effect of from drinking fluids. We just did this. Why is it going back and forth? Am I just gonna instantly die? Hold up. We have to know. Is dying from tainted water back on the menu? There's that food sickness. There it is. Food sickness. Crank it. Am I gonna die? Nah, I'm not gonna die. I got really sick though. That's without weak stomach, by the way. Here, let's do that again. Oh yeah, I need to starve myself so I can actually die. Where is it? There it goes. They might have given iron stomach some value. I mean, I drink a full amount of water. So I would say it's weak stomach that might have been nerfed. Teleport to here. I was in a tree. I'm like, it's so dark. Thirst. Cranked. Water. Drink. Let's see how it goes. Pop the health menu. Don't actually need it because the health is right there anyway, but... Will I die? Will I die? I did not die. So at least it's not a 100% chance to die. I did get all the way up to sick, though. Which is very brutal. If the poison cap on iron stomach is reasonable, maybe we can chug that nasty water. I mean, I just did it with weak stomach. Didn't instantly die, so... I'll have to look at that more, see if there's like a chance. How much did I drink? The full amount. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I drank the full amount. What does sick even do? Reduces your carry weight and stuff. Being hot slows you down, and being sick makes you hot. And being hot makes you get tired faster. Blah, blah, blah. Death spiral. Where was I? Removed ammo straps from forest loot. Aw, that's sad. Increased spray affinity and focus chance for the trash category. Oh my god, it's gonna be so OP. Change thumpers to damage to be a scaling value, which reduces as a fence is bent further. Hold up. Added bendable fences framework. Only works for... Is this the zombies knocking the fence down thing? Removed fences becoming weaker as they are bent, as they now require less zombies per stage. Added damaging of fences when zombies climb through gaps when presented on late stage bendable fences. It is. Oh, that's cool. This allows zombies to break the fence fully after a lot of zombies climb through, even if they stop thumping due to the easier path. Damage amount is a random small value adjusted by the sandbox setting fence damage multiplier. Balanced butchering on the ground. I assume they nerfed it. Because it was very close to butchering on a hook, value-wise. Even though you got less meat. It requires about 50 zombies. That's cool. I'll check that out in a moment. Renamed recipes that create 2 pieces of armor so that they show up closer to their sets. Other recipes in the list. Boredom inside structures increases too quickly. Doesn't say removed, reduced, just increases too quickly. That's funny. Balance time for animations that are too short for sound effects timed action length. Okay. Update trapping zone support. So I had to manually do this for myself. I hope this is actually fixed. Has anyone checked it yet? Can I? Where was the trapping stuff? It's in like zombie Lua. No, not Lua. Wait, no. Trapping's in media, isn't it? Shared? Oh, that's not the right one. Okay, whatever. I'll find it in a little bit. Removed old birch and pine, whatever that means. Made, oh, birch and pine trees. Made the jumbo trees 1 by 1. Adjusted world gen biomes to be compatible with the most recent version. Updated all the biomes. Updated alcohol percent for some fluids. Interesting. Fixed not being able to pet rabbits. That's the thumbnail on YouTube. Fixed crafting system to consume food items by hunger based units instead of whole items. Hey, it's back to how it used to be. Ensuring recipes correctly use partial amounts where applicable. Lua server. Oh, I did shared. So that would explain that. Okay, no one's directly messaging me. That's just spam at this point. Is it this one? No. Definitions. Hey. Oh, we can tell this isn't my change because it has the 15 on organic forest. Here's all the bait you can catch rabbits with, by the way. Potatoes are the best. I mean, carrots are the best, but potatoes don't go stale in like 1 day, so they're the best. How the game is supposed to explain that only these things work, I don't know. No more alcohol, non-alcohol drinks. Can you show us how to spawn generators? All right, so you're gonna go in debug mode, right? So what you do, if you're on Steam, you right-click Zomboid, Properties. You put -debug in here on the launch options. You start the game. You go in and you click this little bug. You do item list, and you type in generator in the name category, and you can spawn whatever generator you had. And then this is kind of important because you can't drop the generator yet. You have to take it out of your inventory. So right click it, hit take. Now you can drop it onto the ground. And now you have your generator back. Because it probably got deleted, right? Fixed roadkill animals giving 0-calorie meat. Hell yeah. Fix the game always starting in super low resolution when in full screen mode on Linux. Don't use Linux yet. At least not for gaming. Fix zone checking all Z values instead of its own. Fix walking over a certain tile causing screen to go black at Animal Farm. Fix a crash with animals trying to eat grass from floors below and above them. Fixed built wooden walls always having 50 health. A fixed walking over a certain tile causing screen. Oh wait, I already read that. Fix crash in the Hutch UI. Fix game suspending when placing garbage bags inside garbage bags. Don't go too deep, guys. Don't go too deep. Fix zombies losing character that ran behind vehicle. What? Did they really remove that? That was a bug? Where's the mall? Test time. Yeah, that's straight to the test. Uh, Screw everyone. See me. All right. Oh, this isn't. I need the path render. Pathfind. Render path. Was that what it was? Yes. Are we reading patch notes or doom scrolling? Both. Does he pathfind to me? He doesn't see me. I'm confused. He doesn't know where I am. Oh, he heard my footsteps. Can I... Dang. Maybe he does see me. All right, zombie memory. Gonna need that. Can he see me? He cannot see me. He's hearing my footsteps. All right, yeah, I don't know what that patch note is actually supposed to mean. Fix zombies losing character that ran behind vehicles. Is that... Maybe it just means well crouched? Cars still block vision, but they don't lose you immediately. They never lost you immediately. It was always... They would end up pathfinding, and then you'd just run away. Because it takes him so long to pathfind that, like, he's never going to see me again. Boom. Problem solved. I could do that while standing, too. There. See me real fast, bro. Why is that so bright? Alright, start your pathfind. Oh, yeah. I have to get away from him without him hearing me. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was supposed to be about. Fix changing music setting, causing the game to start without any sound effects whatsoever. Microwaves are now set to 1 minute rather than 1 hour if turned on with no time set. Setting the timer to 0 now turns off the device. Fix disassembling floors leading to black voids you can fall into. Fun. Fix being able to build and dismantle various floor tiles in the ground level, but this leaves ugly black tiles in its place. Fix favorite icon position. Fix character models being too big in the new character customization UI. Fix all clothes unlock list not fitting the UI, especially on lower resolutions. Fix a leather lean-to build menu entry requiring a tarp and not leather. That's hilarious. Fix hand sights not having the cut plant item tag. They should be useful for removing weeds. Fix scythe grass with hand sight for stone blade using the wrong animation. Fix 4-leaf clover keyring never spawning as loot. Absolutely hilarious, by the way. Fix containers flicker after disassemble mouse over. Fix door highlighting and split screen. Fix corpse highlighting and split screen. Let's see here. Missing sound effect for ice axe ground attack. Character getting stuck in aiming mode with spears near fences. I think I saw a lot of people complaining about that one. Fix multiple tutorial crashes. Good thing I never try the tutorial anymore. Fix shotgun not auto-racking in the tutorial if the rack action was previously interrupted. Fix NRE, which could occur When spam clicking to pick up items, fix poisonous berries, mushrooms, missing the poisonous tag in foraging sometimes. This is hilarious because there's been like 4 updates of them messing around with the poison tag. Added showing poison icon. It now shows if a dropped item is poisoned when detected via search mode if the player knows that it's poisonous. Fix manually drinking water from an item or tile not drinking enough to remove all thirst. No more Sisyphean feat of drinking water. Did they fix the funny zombies in the forest? I don't think they need to fix the funny zombies in the forest. I think they need to make them spawn on load or whatever so that they actually get affected by sounds. Fix dividing food into 2 bowls, miscalculating hunger value if that food was not whole. Fix recipes for bacon rashers or bits not inheriting cooked status. Exception being thrown when swapping seats in a vehicle. Tutorial house being too dark sometimes due to barricades. Fix an error that would occur when digging a furrow with a wooden trowel item on account of it not being a weapon. Does that mean it's a weapon now? Fix duct tape consumption things. Spearcraft recipes using wrong animation. Fixed garden forks being lighter than other spears. Rest in peace, God Fork. You are now just a normal spear again. How long has Build 41 been out? Like 4 years of being the reigning king. And it is now dead. I think it's still the best spear because it has better durability, right? Fix missing on break functions for maces and long maces. Fix the weights of maces. They were too heavy. And long maces, they were too light. Did we even get to craft the guarded fork before it got nerfed? I never tried on the last patch, but I don't think it was ever actually craftable. The spear category is fully unusable now. The fire hardened spear is still pretty good, by the way, for a like super low tier thing you can craft. Fix several crafted weapons having the wrong display category. Fix some items inappropriately being flagged as mementos. Fix an error when evaluating recipe auto learn thresholds. Fix cut chicken recipe to suit above change. Fix brain tan recipe not craftable. Okay. The wood trowel was not made a weapon. They fixed the furrow code. Rip. Fix charge attack makes zombies replay their dying animation. Okay, we're gonna have to sprint at a zombie with a spear. Does anything make a 3-weight long mace worth it over a 2-weight bat? If the long mace does more damage and your goal is to kill a zombie in the least amount of hits at a low weapon skill level, the long mace might have value. But the moment the moment the bat starts one-shotting zombies, the long mace has no value anymore. Because you can infinitely craft the bat, therefore there's no durability concerns, even though it has really good durability in the first place. And it weighs less, so you can swing it more. It's killing zombies in the same speed. Like there's just no reason to use a long mace once the bat starts one-shotting. The bat's also way easier to craft. The guy responsible for weapon weights really needs to understand how much that impacts gameplay. I feel like they need to change the base system and not the weapons is the problem, and they haven't gotten around to that yet. Fixed poison from drinking fluids not being modified by iron gut or weak stomach traits. Added a cap for poisoning level for weak stomach and iron gut traits. So based on these 2 fixes, I think weak stomach isn't supposed to die from tainted water. Like ever. We'll have to see about that. But yeah. Fix creating animal zone in the basement throws an error. Fix rendering issues when creating animal designated zones above or below ground. I didn't know you could even do that. Or why you would do that, honestly. I guess you want to put chickens on your roof or something like that. Fix action trigger issue with double click on hidden forage icons such as medicinal herbs. Oh, you could actually do it even though they're invisible. That's kind of cool. Also, what prevents them from more granular weights instead of just 0.5? Make it like 0.3, so like a 2.3 long mace. Yeah, I don't know why they don't make things more granular like that. Like there's two tiers to it, right? Like, yeah, you can rebalance things to make sense with the current system, but the current system itself makes variety very poor. So trying to rebalance things as it currently exists is just kind of pointless. Like you can rebalance things, right? But they need to widen the gap of like when something can be bad and good so that more things can fit in between with more values. Because right now it's like, does the two-hand weapon weigh 2.0? It's good. Does it weigh 2.5? It's bad. Right? Like, what is it going to be 2.1? That makes it kind of good now. Like, I don't know. It feels bad. Fix forge books changing title when picked up. That's hilarious. There's an error when the character finds some items through foraging. Tooltip panels sometimes being too wide to their contents. Honestly, the tooltip panels shouldn't widen based on the content. The content should, whatever it's called, it should get cut and then put to a new line. Because right, the tooltip, like right clicking something, getting super wide is like really weird. Wraparound? Yeah, it needs proper wraparound. Fix missing animal designation zones in the D-pad right radio menu. Hey, controller is getting more stuff. Fixed shooting while holding Alt knocks Zeds down instantly. They finally figured it out. They changed the West Point gun store ad, so now it says Irvington Gun Club. Whoops. Rip Bonsai? Yeah, Bonsai was exploiting the crap out of that, wasn't he? Any bugs with the M16 in full on mode? I haven't got to the bottom yet, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see M16. So I think that still exists. Fix animals in trailer giving birth, put the babies outside of the trailer. That's how they were getting out there. Fix some raccoon definitions. Foot stitches not making the character limp. Oh no. Tooltips need to word wrap. Current tooltips are unreadable eyesores. Yeah, they look pretty bad. Like, they're bad. There's no argument with that too, right? They're just bad. Fix crawler zombies not freezing their correct death pose. Interesting. Fixed sharpen blade for firefighter and wood axes targeting the wrong part of the axe to sharpen. What? Was that an animation fix or was my whetstone sharpening the handle? Fix empty feeding trough being silent. I Oh, dumping it out was silent. Okay, yeah. Animation, yeah. Okay, good. Fix cut up denim leather clothing missing sound effects. Integer routing issue when things were being saved. Fix active vehicle light textures being affected by ambient lighting, making them too dim at night. I was wondering about that. The headlights would be like black when you turn them on. Fix animal rotting in meta. Only on new saves. Fix some clothing clipping issues with the balaclava. Fix missing text entry for sandbox options. Days until Maximum diminished loot percentage and fence damage multiplier. Percentage. Was there... I think that was a tooltip for that, right? They wanted the mace weapons to be meta, but nerfed the long mace. That was actually good. I don't understand them. So their problem, and I can see what happened, is that the one-handed mace weighed more than the two-handed mace, so they reduced the weight of the one-handed mace to be 2.0, but they still want it to be heavy. So now the two-handed mace has to be heavier, right? So they made it 3.0. Does something with spear crit chance actually change? My build 42 spear character felt like got way less insta-kills. So in build 41, critting with a spear always kills the zombie. It doesn't matter if you don't do enough damage to kill it, it will still kill the zombie. In build 42, critting with a spear just does crit damage. It doesn't guarantee a zombie kill. That's why spears feel so bad compared to build 41. Now, spears are just normal weapons now, basically, with a couple special animations. Fix players being able to phase through walls by resting on furniture near windows. Fix the advanced sandbox option, not using its translation entry. I am hungry. This might be a short stream. I'm starving for some reason. It does stumble them onto the floor, though. Yeah, so the spear still has an advantage with its special animations, where it knocks them down. But critting with every single other weapon also knocks zombies down. The difference is you can sprint with a spear to cause the knockdown, where you can't with other weapons. My hunger moodle popped up. It just went from peckish to starving to death in like over the course of 20 seconds. Which is weird because I actually ate a little bit of a snack when I got home. Fix being able to transfer liquids from sealed bottles. Hey, do we have the right click option to open something and drink it at the same time, or do I have to click twice? Fix standing up while aiming causes character upper torso to spin. That sounds amazing. Fix character model appears crooked while taking pills and crouching past furniture. Crooked while crouching and reloading. Fix coffee machine not working if water container has less than 1 liter of water. Whoa. Fixed issues with item input node rebuild where some valid nodes could be skipped, preventing players from using items in multiple slots. I don't know if I ran into that ever. There's a depth text issue. Oh, of the bookcase. The shifty not opening the hutch info anymore. Fix not being able to disable clay spawn. I mean, why would you ever want to disable that? Open and drink in one animation will have a chance to chip your teeth. Sorry. There's a mod that does it, by the way. I like spears and polearms as weapons, but so sad they don't feel good in this. The only problem with them right now, in my opinion, is the durability. Some of them way too much, which is an issue of itself, but that we talked about that already, right? No, you need a picking meister mod to make drinking sodas less tedious. I know. What's up with generators despawning? I don't know. Earlier in the stream, I showed people how to spawn them in debug. It's pretty easy. You could probably figure it out. Fix flour having no nutrition values. Fix the water dispenser not holding as much liquid as the bottle. Fix the tree falling sound effect being too loud. Hey, can they fix the rain sound effect being too loud too? Fix not being able to place tents sometimes. I was struggling so hard with the tents. Fix doors and other objects being affected by tabletop object transparency. I'll have to check that out. Fix property issues with burnt grass tiles interacting with vehicles. All right, I'm going to have to go back in an older version and check that one out. Fix characters climbing over log wall and high wire fence, like short fences via the context menu. I didn't know you could context menu climb in the first place. Fix a bug when petting an animal from too far away. Fix alignment with farming plant info. Text alignment. Fix translation error and Moodle info in the character's health panel. Fix target and source panels, changing their size depending on player actions. Small display error with clothing combo boxes not resizing when preset loaded. Missing tile properties and death map for gun store shelves. Fix tutorial player position detection to prevent missing triggers when jumping fences and windows by making it more forgiving. All right, so it wasn't that big of a patch, but it did add or change some interesting things. 42.6, the Thanos update. Welcome to the Thanos world. Imagine drinking something other than cow's milk from a full 300-liter amphora. How's the reading? Terrible. I'm bad at reading. The reading and speaking today was a struggle. All right, let's make a list of things I need to check out because I think I'm going to be cooking food very soon. Yeah, sure, this will work. So what do we want tested for the done quick video? Can I get my Chrome back? There we go. Having 200 viewers at once is pretty good. Honestly, that's kind of low for YouTube numbers, but also it's early in the day, so I'd gain more if I stayed on longer. Is the testing going to happen today? I already did a little bit of testing. Oh, we need to go to the fence. The fences. Let's go. The testing, some of it will happen today. I am very hungry. And I would have to prepare food. So where's a tall fence? There's one. Is it still over here? I think it's still over here. Here we go. That's not long enough. Here, let's do a Rosewood Fire Station because everyone knows that place. All right, so if we spawn a shitload of zombies over here, I should not cuss on YouTube. Oh, well. 100 zombies. Boop. Oh, I need to turn off the debug menu stuff. Oh, yeah. They're very much hitting that fence. I'm going to walk away from it because it's loud. That instantly stressed me out. Why does that instantly stress you out? Hold on. We're going to God mode, remove it. Look at the stress go up. Literally cranks. It sounds like doing taxes. It's oh, that broke really fast. Oh my god, that broke so fast. All right, I did not need to Oh, that looks so good. Look at it. I love it. I did fast forward, but it broke really fast. Is that the default mod menu or is that a mod? It's the debug menu, which is vanilla. You just have to turn it on. Look at that texture. I love it. Another spear nerf. Don't have 50 zombies on the other side of a fence. Oh, I wonder how this is going to interact with the mod that lets the zombies jump fences. Does looking at Zed stress you out now? Oh, geez. How do I test that? I guess I just yellow it. Let's do 20. I typed in 2. There we go. Grab that. No, looking at Zeds does not stress your character. It does panic you, though. So that was the zombies hitting the fence that stressed me out instantly. So in theory, they won't pathfind around it instantly. Yeah. It's not that bad when it's not a million zombies hitting the fence. Doesn't a screwdriver also hit through a chain fence? Any of the stabbing weapons can go through the chain fence. And there's a bug that lets weapons with too much range also be able to hit through it, but that's, you know, not intended. That stress accumulation seems similar to what you get walking around Raven Creek with all the zombies beating the security walls. Yeah. The zombies hitting like doors and windows and stuff stresses you out crazy fast. At least it'll make it easier to use fences to kill. Oh yeah, the fences are going to be epic for fighting sprinters now because they're going to get stuck on it without you having to play stuff. How good is a stone mace? It has the same... What's the durability on it? It has the same stats as the other maces. So... There's stone long mace, stone mace. The long mace is 3. The one-handed mace is actually really heavy still, by the way. Let's equip this and hit a zombie with it. I'm fully stressed. That's kind of annoying. Hold up. Let's get rid of these zombies. I mean... It's not bad. What's the damage on it? 1 to 1.6. It's kind of terrible. It has really nice minimum damage, though. It's not that much better than, like, the short bat, for example. In fact, the stone mace does less damage than the spike short bat, I'm pretty sure. Short bat with nails. I can't be paused while I'm editing the weapon. That's so funny. Yeah, short bat with nails is 0.7 to 1.5. So the short bat with nails is kind of, it slaps. And it's way easier to make. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have problems with like damage numbers and everything. Stone Mace is 2015 durability. Oh, that's not that bad at all. It lasts really long, at least. Have they fixed the issue of zombies getting distracted every few seconds from distant noise? I'll have to test that in a second. I will be right back. All right. I remembered I bought turkey the other day, so I just made a turkey sandwich. Masonry 8 to craft the stone mace. Do I have the menus turned on? See all recipes, know all recipes. I don't know why I typed in masonry instead of just clicking on it. Stone mace head's level 8. We knew that. You know, napping and masonry overlap so much. I feel like napping should just be like a feeder skill into masonry. So the stone mace is pretty bad. Heavier than the normal mace, less durable. Not to mention 8 masonry. Yeah, I mean, name the skill stoneworking. Yep. Actually, 2 people just said the same thing. I was just thinking. Oh, can I not do that when I'm... Okay, we're just deleting zombies. What if napping and masonry both went to like level 4 and then combined into stoneworking? Sounds good. It'd be very interesting. Proposing a rewrite of the skill system, bold. I mean, could a modder just completely rework the skill system? Just delete all the main skills and then make their own? Fun fact, the liquid rework lets you drink gasoline from placed gasoline cans. Um, that doesn't sound very fun, to be honest. Tweenie, why recompile the Java? All you have to do is delete all the main skills and then make your own skill system. They did mention 8 of Hearts. They did mention making similar skills have shared proficiency. Like a carpenter would be good at carving, for example. So like the XP mod, that's what that mod does too. Yeah, pretty much like the XP mod. Just remake your own skills. Why use the UI from the main game? Wait, that gasoline thing I actually have to try now. Oh god. Oh, it didn't fix my thirst either. Oh, that's funny. All right, well, that's a thing. Where's the throbber? It wasn't working today, so I just removed it. Just hope it's somewhat sooner rather. Wait. Yeah, I hope it's somewhat sooner rather than later. That way, it's well integrated with the rest of the features that are being added. I hope so. Yeah, for the skills sharing like an XP bonus. Can they just add a bar that tells you how much your clothes is slowing your movement and attack speed altogether? Clothing doesn't slow your movement speed. Even the shoes that say they do doesn't, unless they added this patch. Your attack speed though, that does get slowed down. Oh, and wearing a backpack slows down your movement speed. Did they fix crashing, causing water containers placed on the ground to be useless? I would have to figure out how to force the game to crash in order to test that. And I don't know any current working ones, other than hitting a window while also hitting a zombie. A gallon of gasoline contains millions of calories. Weight solved. Yep. I like how the broken fence looks. Oh yeah, it looks amazing. Whoever made that, like 10 out of 10, you got it. Incredible. Thought they added that in build 42 with the armor changes. Was the armor actually slowing you down? Does the leg armor actually slow you down? Plate. Wait, just type in armor. Shin armor. Add. I mean, it says has a giant run speed modifier, right? All right, let's get out of the grass because grass slows you down if you're wet. Where is the... There we go. Wear that. Right shin. Wear that on the left shin. I like how that swaps back and forth for you. God mode off. I am overweight, so I'm going to throw some of this stuff on the ground. Or delete it. All right, here's my run speed, right? It has a massive run speed modifier. Right? Now let's throw those on the ground. Same run speed. I don't know why they even bother adding the run speed modifier on things they're making now. Because eventually in the future they plan on having it do something. It'd be cool if some fences spawn broken late into the apocalypse. Oh, absolutely. Is there a speedometer mod? There is a way to check your speed in game in debug mode, but I forgot how to do it. Code for run speed is there. They just don't call it. That's because people couldn't figure out why they couldn't run. And they got so many complaints about it, they disabled it because like the Moodle up in the corner doesn't tell people that they're wearing clothing that slows them down, basically. It's like really hard to explain. They added a whole bunch of armor, yet the main balance feature against armor still doesn't work. Honestly, armor is heavy, right? Like I literally had to drop stuff to be able to wear it. It gives you discomfort. It has high insulation. Like it has enough stuff making it bad, especially the armor on your arms reducing your attack speed. It doesn't need to be any worse. Like you're already terrible. And the speed modifier on clothing shows what green, so people think it's positive. I think the bars need to go away, and they need to just go back to using numbers. I hate the bars. Anti-bar gang. The sleeping, well-being, and discomfort affects sleep quality. I don't know. That'd be kind of long to test. All right. So we checked out the fences. Was there anything else? Jumbo trees. Where's the jumbo tree? I want to see a jumbo tree. Oh, yo. Are there way more plants spawning instead of just grass? Like way more. There's also a lot of stones. I don't have any mods, right? Yeah, I have no mods. Here, let's go check an area I'm used to. I was based up here for quite a while. What's it look like? That looks about right. Oh, yeah. None of this stuff spawned in here for me before. So the biome changes are pretty legit. Oh, let's go check out the procedural lands. All right. Main game. Procedural game. Oh my god, it's really forest now. Awkward cutoff line. All right, so the clearings are nice. They're missing. They've actually reduced the amount of things that spawn on the ground in the clearings for some reason, but now the forest is like a hardcore, super thick forest. So that's a thing. Also, I haven't seen any water yet. What are the important changes? Foraging, you can get dogbane way easier, and the recipe to make twine is way easier as well. So your little primitive runs to get like a fishing rod going, super simple now. No longer struggle. Um there's now a stone mace and long mace, and the mace and long mace got rebalanced. These stone ones require level 8 masonry to make, so you can pretty much just ignore them. And they're not really that much better than a short bat anyway. So as soon as you add the nails to the short bat, it's fine. I'm kind of hoping I find water. Oh man, it's jammed in the forest too. This could be pretty fun start. Just out in the middle of nowhere. The clearings need more types of grass. Random spawn mod for the win. I was playing with the one that spawns you next to water. That one's pretty fun. What's going on with the road right here? Okay, it's just the map being weird. Like I saw that. I thought the road actually did that. It would have been funny. Can I request someone make a Weeping Angels mod? Yeah, someone already made a Weeping Angels mod on my request. Just look it up in the stuff. It's there already. Is there a way to disable fog of war in debug mode? Kind of, but it's really buggy. I think it'd be technically possible to have random gen towns once the mapping features of build 42 are added. I recall a mod being made for build 41 procedural towns. When I was looking at the procedural files in the game, I think it's already set up in a way that you could spawn buildings. At least fairly simply. Oh, I see. You also stream to YouTube. Yeah, I'm streaming to YouTube right now. Somewhat Frog. By the way, Somewhat Frog made the Weeping Angels mod. Did they change poison for rotten uncooked food? Why did it die with iron gut? Why? I think they changed that a while ago. Like one patch ago. I want to see some nightmarish town configurations in procedurally generated mode. I was hoping someone would make a like village runes tile set and then add that into the procedurally generated thing. Like full blown vintage story kind of. Man, there is a lot more grass and stuff on the sides. This makes me wonder what 12 months later it's going to look like. Endless trailer park. Oh god. A trailer park that goes on forever. The forest still dangerous? Yeah. Well, I'll visually check that in a second. Let's see here. Custom sound blocks. 12 months. Go. Oh, let's check out the other. There was some new stuff here, right? Yeah, I don't know what that stuff means. Is this still limited to 50? Yeah. All right. All right. All that looks pretty much the same. I did do Monsense Apocalypse. Endless Spiffos. Oh, Endless Spiffos Burgers. That'd be interesting. Have they added the nightlife expansion yet? No, they haven't. But I heard if you play a mod called Lifestyles, it's closer to Sims 3. All right, let's go back here. All right, so I'm not in a fast move. The field didn't really fill up. That's interesting. How about this place? All right, this is overgrown now. And it's mostly grass, not the plants. Actually looks pretty good. Except the dirt path seems to have really liked trees. Got all of the pre-made fire. I watch on YouTube as well and have both chats. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, what's the spawns look like? Did they change them? Does anyone know? Oh my god, this place is empty. Yeah, there we go. That's not fully empty. Oh, there's still a nice patch right back here. With all the raccoons run around. Grass on the road? I can't help you. Technically, that would actually happen. Zombies, activate. Boom. Not that bad. All right, let's throw open. Whoops. Zombie population map. Boop. Yes, the red spots on the map are where zombies spawn. Hey, you can see the bunker in the forest now. You guys didn't know there's a bunker back here. It's kind of nice. It's not huge though. At least it wasn't huge when I tried it. It would appear that there are no zombies in this forest. So YOLO, my video is already broken. Let's go to March Ridge real fast. Actually, I can just do that on this map. Correct. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, there's nothing in here. Recipes video. One day later, gone. Yeah, let's just go into the YouTube studio real fast and change the name to outdated zombies 0.0. They did. Yeah, they did. They just they hate me. There's a bug with the M16. Not sure if it's been fixed. I don't think it was fixed. It's not mentioned in the patch notes. Now to fix zombie spawn in important places. What's the point of building a super PC if you just don't let us max out the rats? Secret facility Z amount. Uh, well, I mean it's a building, right? So they tend to spawn inside at higher numbers. We have 632 in that grid, and let's see what happens when I get near it. All right, I spawned the zombies. It's not counting them. Yeah, there's no forest zombies at all now. That's weird. Are there not even event zombies out here? And before 42.61 hotfix comes out? Yeah, I mean, I'll mention it in like the important bits video that there's no zombies in the forest right now. I don't know if they want that to be a 0. 0 doesn't make sense. Like, there should be a couple. There's always such a big blob here. Yeah, in build 41, there's like thousands of zombies around the hidden military base. And now there's like a couple hundred. 5 zombies in the woods max. Yeah. Uh Definitely odd. I mean, I don't know. If you look at the comments on that video, everyone's really angry about the zombies in the woods. So they can be happy. Yeah, they gone. I feel like there should have been like, I don't know, 3 zombies to 5 zombies per cell. If you still have the files from 42.5, you can check how they changed the files. I think they separated outside and inside World Gen. I do have a backup of the old game. I've been backing it up every time. Although, every time I back it up, it copies all the mods. I think I'm going to have to start deleting the mods. Is this APOC setting? Yes, this is Apocalypse Day 1, but I did 12 months later as a start point. Because I wanted to see how the plants grow, because they changed the way the grass spawns. Just make the opposite of each video and make it private. When they flip, you flip it the visibility. That'd be hilarious. Pertex, I don't know what you're trying to say there. Doesn't matter till they won't change that Zeds don't respawn indoors. Do you mean the natural inside spawns never get respawned? I mean, it's true, right? I could just back up the script in Lua folder, reduce size. Most changes are in there. It's without the mods. I think it's like 9 gigabytes. Like, who cares? That's not that much. With the mods, it's 20 gigabytes. But I don't see a reason to have backed up versions of mods. At least not as frequently as the game is updating, right? Maybe I'll only keep the backups of mods for like 2 patches, and then I'll start removing the older ones. How did I change the world to be after 12 months? Sandbox option. I'm just waiting for the many years later challenge map. That's going to be a long time from now. So here's how you get the 12 months later. Custom sandbox. Months since the apocalypse. 12. Beware. The looted building chance, if you do 12 months later, will be maxed out. So you might want to change that setting as well. Malls and other big places, even LV after cleaning indoors, became way emptier because how big the indoors actually. Oh yeah, no, like a building spawning a couple thousand zombies is a problem, right? And then like they never respawn. Did I hear that 42.6 just dropped? Yeah, it's definitely not the title. Days until maximum is 306. That days until maximum like loot reduction chance has been that 10 years since 42 released. I don't know if it does anything because I changed it to like 1 day and set it, I think, yeah, set it to 100% and nothing happened. Speaking of which, is abundant still only 3? Yeah, it is. Cool. All right, what else needs a test? So we checked out the fences breaking. New sandbox settings added fence thumpers required and fence damage multiplier. Where are they? Zone world. Oh, here they are. They're in meta. How many zombies it takes to damage a tall fence? 50 zombies. That's a lot. Did they fix the most important bug of all, rat meat cooking? I don't believe so. I can just use the search. I don't want to. I don't want to use the search. Twine. I guess I could go foraging really fast. Traps were fixed. I don't know what jumbo trees being 1 by 1 means. Does that mean you can't walk through them or something? Will we run out of numbers for patches? No, because it goes into the thousands, you know? So you have like build 42.1678 and it'd be perfectly fine. The hell is jumbo? I don't know. Is zombie settings still so whack? Pinpoint versus 1 level less? Uh, zombies. Hearing is still random. Yeah. Jumbo trees are the biggest trees, of course. That's fixes. Oh, some of these fixes were probably worth looking at. Maybe not. Maybe just a poison stuff. Foot stitch is not making the character limp. How slow do we go? If those trees are solid, maybe they drop the stump table. Oh, that'd be cool. I hope we get fully modeled and animated trees some days. I kind of like the picture trees though. I just wish when you cut them down, they turned into like a fallen tree instead of logs. I found a jumbo tree at the Valley Station roadside. They're just large trees. Birch jumbo. Weird. Of course it's foggy. I'm gonna walk through that. I teleport like 10 meters from where you're looking at the tree. Wait, really? Is it this? That's a jumbo? Is it just slightly taller? Okay. I would even have known. Had to see its name to even know it was real. Love how they hype 42 as a performance update. Now you can barely go to LV without frames tanking. Really? Oh, I'm not in God mode. My frame rate's capped at 177. So I'm at my frame rate cap right now. Zoomed out, 150 FPS. Seems fine. Was I expecting massive redwoods? I was expecting... Where is that one tree? Basically, I was just expecting a really thick version of this tree right here. Just a whole square as its trunk. I was expecting something thicker, longer, stronger. There's a vermin setting lowering its frames. Yeah, if you have 50 rats on your screen, your frame rate's gonna suck, by the way. But honestly, just go in your sandbox settings when you're starting your runs and make it like 10 rats max. Do I know if they added or fixed something with the stealth, like crouching near a window with Zeds inside and that stuff? The only mention to stealth is a fix to zombies losing you behind a car. Was it vehicle? There we go. Fix zombies losing character that ran behind vehicles. And I honestly can't even tell what it did. So clearly it was like some sort of bug that got removed. Do they still follow you for 13 seconds after losing sight? Let's see real fast. Zombie memory. Bonus spot time is counting down. Still counting down. And done. That felt like 10 something section. Seconds. That felt like 10 or 12 seconds. They fixed a bunch of crafting stuff for cooking. That's intentional. Bonus follow time. Yeah, that's intentional. That's what zombie memory is. You know, when you go in like the sandbox options, actually I could just open them up here. All right, you go to zombie and it has memory. That's it right there. They're referring to how zombies would stop giving chase. They still stop giving chase. That's the thing. Like nothing with the way I interact with the zombies in cars changed. So like I don't see a difference. But I think they do it even if they have no memory set at all. I don't think this memory toggle button does anything. That's all I gotta say. Feel kind of funny. Oh yeah, it's 12 months later zombies, so they're all bloody and stuff. Have I tried killing zombies through windows? Yeah. In the last patch, there was a crash where if you hit a zombie in the window at the same time, the game would just crash. So I have not tried doing that because I don't want my game to crash. Did they revert the change to sight and hearing? No. It's still just a sandbox option. Did they fix or make any changes to stealth? Didn't you just ask me this? The only stealth change they've made that they've admitted to making is the one with a car, which seems to have been a bug fix and not an actual stealth change. Everything else is just the same. So it's still a 1 in 8 chance for you to do the loud noise when you hit a zombie. We know that zombies can sometimes be attacked through walls. Yes, if your weapon has a certain longer range, it can attack past where it should be able to. So you could swing through walls. I got attacked through a wall by a zombie too. Yeah, that could happen in build 41 in like really specific circumstances. I'd have to see a clip to see if it was that bug or a different one. The bug I've encountered from this new patch is zombies getting frozen in the exact pose when you kill them. So zombies can be floating when you kill them. That's funny. It's usually when the wall goes transparent. Oh, from your character, like clipping through it. Because I notice, like these things particularly. Yeah, the hitbox is on that side, so you can like step through it, right? So like a zombie can hit you from the other side because you're standing in it. When you zoom in, the walls go transparent and to show you what's inside. What? So you're saying a zombie inside the house can hit you? Oh my gosh. You can't even see the zombie inside the house. I didn't even spawn it inside the house, even though I clicked there too. Let's try that again. Not sure how replicatable that is. I mean, you'd have to get the zombie to see you and then stand in the corner somehow. Like, I don't know. That's a series of actions that are like, what are you doing kind of thing. I killed a zombie was crawling through a window and he froze in midair. Hey, buddy. Oh god, my weapon's so slow. Also didn't hit. What? Aw. Hold on, let's give me a... There you go, that should do it. That was a little fast. Maybe leave that open. Got it. That's great. Step zombie got stuck. Can I still drag it? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, it fixed it. What happens if I drop it? Does it pop back up again? So I assume this is the crawlers dying in the wrong pose fix being applied to zombies in Windows. That's great. I love that. I hope they don't fix... They need to leave that in the game for a couple patches. I like it. New interior decoration? Yeah, seriously, it's great. You'll be able to get like your 9mm and shoot zombies jumping fences and stuff. You put in a report about that earlier. Well, tell them not to fix it. This is highly entertaining. Gotta leave bugs in like that. It's like getting sent to the moon by the giants in Skyrim, right? Also, the animation lock when turning left is back. Yeah, I noticed that. We rotate. Get rotated on. Forging stuff fixed. Affinity spreads fixed. Oh, let's do a really fast forging test. Take me to Rosewood, where all the trash is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Trash is OP. Best part is the trashed houses also spawn trash items. Oh, there's too much junk on the ground. There's a trash pile in the corner of the construction yard too. This one? How is it that I always spawn in a tree? Oh my gosh. The poop is everywhere. The rats. What is that? I mean, I know what it is. Yeah. All right, let's throw open the search mode. Yeah, just turn it all on. Except for the extended info. Boom. Instantly turn that into a dog bane. Which dog bane do I get? 5. And that's enough to craft like 3 things of twine, right? Twine uses 1 dog bane, so that's enough for 5 things of twine. Just like that. My god. Dog bane, dog bane, dog bane, dog or dandelions. Good lord. I think they might have made foraging a little OP. Like, it used to spawn a lot of items, but like, good lord. They're everywhere. You don't find 4 things right next to each other like that. That's hilarious. Is this at level 10 foraging? Yeah. And I also have the debug menu so I can see things before you would normally be able to see them. What even is Dogman? The patch notes mention artifacts that can only be forged. It means artifacts in the correct usage of the term artifact. So like a bone tool, a flint arrowhead. You know what I mean? Like not what you think it is. The thing you're thinking of, like rare things, is called forest rarities. And that's when you find like a machete. Looks like it's time for a park ranger run. Every time they increase the amount of things that spawn, there's less reason to start with foraging levels. So you'd probably only want to just start with wilderness knowledge for the +1 in foraging. And you wouldn't really need park ranger. Like Neo in the plant matrix. I mean, good thing I didn't turn on the extended info. The whole thing would be text. Look at this. What is this? Hold up. Let's turn all this off. All right. Like there's an item here. There's an item here. There's 12 items right here. All right. Oh, wait. There's a couple over here too. What if you don't have a focus? There'd be more items. Well, the focus is just replacing them with plant items, right? Oh, a frog. Give. Can I pet him? Cannot be reproduced by a crafting recipe. Oh, does Dogbane say what it... Search focus wild plants. Yeah. The gun doesn't say anything, though. Ooh, twine is on the trash search focus. That's not bad. Too bad it's really easy to make now. Can I check the search focus for saplings? I assume it's firewood. Sapling. Yeah, it's firewood. Honestly, you're better off just making a large stone axe and chopping trees down for them. I mean, maybe they'll spawn really often. Hold up, let's switch to firewood. Let's see. That's enough. Go in the woods where I haven't been yet. Yeah, just cut trees down. Definitely just cut trees down for your saplings. You know, always right click and pick up logs too. Do logs give saplings? So how am I supposed to see a log in this thick forest ground? There we go. No, I just got a log from that. They fixed the drinking water glitch? The one where you only ever drink half the amount you need? Yes, they did. Didn't they fix being unable to shoot Zeds you stand on? I can hit it with an M9 now. Fall down, please. There we go. How did that not knock you down? Is it because I'm in God mode? Maybe. Alright, I'm standing on it. I shot it. Can you plant trees now? I haven't seen that. I can't aim for the head. I need to aim for the stomach. Yeah, the aim point of zombies on the ground isn't very accurate. right? So as you can see, my mouse is over its head and it's not aiming at it. But if I aim at the stomach, it's fine. And before you're like, oh, just turn to the side, you can't. You can't just turn to the side. Spears. Good point. Fire hardened spear. Equip in both hands. Let's turn off this foraging debug. I weigh too much to be able to run. Ah, that should be enough. Oh my god, instant fall down. It was not, in fact, enough. Oh, he actually died. Hold up. Did they fix that? Turn off God mode. Hey! Can I do the stab? Uh-oh. Spears are OP again. Let's go. Was that a crit? It was a crit. Oh, God mode. Let's get rid of this zombie memory. Less stuff on screen, the best. Boop. Edit item. Damage max. 0.01. Damage minimum. 0.001. Save. Do you die on a crit? Crit false. Crit true. Zombie died. Are spears good again? Crit true. Zombie died. I think they re-added the mechanic. We were just talking about it. They fixed attack speed of spears. I was only clicking every once in a while. Let me try this. Yeah, they still have the proper attack speed. So, for anyone who doesn't know what this means, spears have a very high base crit chance. Not really very high. It's more like an average base crit chance, actually. But muscle strain reduces your melee damage. Being exerted reduces your melee damage. Critting, automatically killing a zombie no matter how much damage you do, means you can ignore that. Now, there'll be something really important, which is that you're still going to have to level up your spear skill to get higher crit chance. Because, like, you know, like I can already see it right now. People are they're gonna spawn in, make like 50 spears, and wonder why they're not killing zombies fast at level 0 spear skill. It's not that good, but it is still pretty good. There's still no spear trait? Nope. No spear trait. Oh yeah. One thing to note is panic reduces your crit chance pretty hard. Actually, it was still 30%. Hold up. The God Fork returns, except it's not really a god anymore. It's a demigod fork. Yeah, I still have 24% chance. You gotta be not paused. Edit item, pause. Min damage, 0.0001. Max damage, 0.0001. There you go. Now my crit chance is slightly lower. Still, 1 in 4 swings killing a zombie for free. Literally OP. If you pick up the trash piles and place them elsewhere, do they lose the foraging effect? Yes. They lose the foraging effect. They don't have an affinity anymore if you move them. So Lumberjack with Wilderness Knowledge is the best class for spears, right? That way you get them made better with Axeman. You spawn in with Maintenance. So Wilderness Knowledge gives you maintenance on its own, so you don't really need to spawn as a Lumberjack. The Lumberjack's only advantage is cutting the trees down faster. So personally, I would probably just spawn in as unemployed or like blacksmith or something. Does a crit kill give no or negligible XP like it used to? Okay, let's get one of the XP mods out. That is one thing. As your spear leveled up, it got worse at leveling because it kept critting. Yeah, every skill level gives you 3% crit chance. Lumberjack's faster swing speed? That's only for axes. Best trait for spears is wilderness knowledge flaw. Yeah, you immediately know how to make fire hardened spears. But that faster swing speed is very buggy for ground attacks. It gives away more. Because you're removing the attack delay when you're ground pounding. So it's purely just attack speed. Alright, let's make sure there's no spear skill. I don't have the mod on that tells me what the traits give. But basically, you would just take wilderness knowledge. I mean, custom occupation is basically fine, right? Does anyone have anything that would help? Maybe police officer for starting with nimble? Or a burglar? Nah, not really. I'd rather just, I mean, lumberjack isn't that terrible of an option because it gives you extra strength. I'd probably go with, like lumberjack and then get the brave trait. Lumberjack with base skill is faster than 10 skill without Axeman? Well, yeah, because base lumberjack is what, 20% attack speed plus it's 3% attack speed per level, right? So 26% attack speed versus 30%? Ah, yeah, I guess it shouldn't be as fast. It's broken. Everything is broken. Garden Fork. Let's go. Okay. So, now here's a question. Do I test it with a garden fork that does no damage? Where's the zombies? Hello? Can I have zombie? Don't show me strength or maintenance. Or fitness. Alright, that was a crit. Oh my god, it got stuck on my mouse. Not a crit. Not a crit. Not a crit. Not a crit. I mean, it's not doing reduced XP right now. Veteran with spears? Veteran just isn't worth it. Fast learner is all you got going for spears? Yeah. It feels more consistent to do the rapid attack bug trick now. I mean, you can just do spam E, right? What? Wait a minute. I forgot they added that. So if you hit E and you have a tool that interacts with the ground, it'll do the thing it does. By the way. Honestly, it seems like that animation bug was fixed. At least for the garden fork. Let me get a bat out, because I know how fast they swing. Normal bat. Yeah, so that's normal speed. That's with the bug. This is with me spamming E and without E. So it doesn't work on the garden fork for some reason. This is space spamming? Oh, maybe it is working. Oh, yeah, it is. It's just very not as amazing. So you can't use E. Oh, you can. I don't know why it wasn't working at first. Does it work on watering plants? I would assume. I mean, that's the one thing they talked about when they were talking about adding it, was making it so you can water plants easily. Jaw stab spears gives less XP than normal crit kills. So that's the thing. I was getting the same amount of XP. I mean, obviously, losing your swings kind of ruins it, right? All right, so there's your... Oh, I got rid of the spawn. There's your test. I'm just going to spawn one zombie and try to jaw stab it. There it is. Like, the amount of XP I'm getting is basically the same. If it's different, it's not by much. But if you calculate like, oh, I needed 10,000 kills to level up my weapon, well, if the spear's gonna automatically kill things on crits no matter what, then your kill count is gonna be like artificially inflated. Did they fix Axpert? I probably have to respawn to test it, right? Definitely less. You're instantly killing with I got the last 3 normal hits I did was 0.3 XP, and it wasn't an instant kill. But yeah, the total XP is way less. The XP without skill should be 25% of the damage. Just add the trait. Sounds exactly the same to me. But yeah, total XP per zombie, way less. Easy, just one-shot zombies. Normal swings have additional XP for damage. It's more noticeable at higher levels. I mean, I could just level my spear skill all the way up. But at higher levels, you're going to crit more often and you're going to lose XP that way anyway. Oh my god, that attack speed. Holy crap. What was that? I like canceled the animation. Oh wait, I gave myself 10. I need 9. I don't know if I'm going to be able to not one-shot a zombie. Hold up, let's do 3 so I don't get the bonus. 0.69. 0.51. That was a crit. Honestly, the XP is like the same. It's so dumb how the stone axes are better than the fire axes, better yet swing axes. Yeah. I mean, I didn't only get like 0.4 XP on a crit kill there. I got 6.9 on one. There's 0.75. Lamprey is rubbing his hands together right now. Did you guys tell him that they're OP again? Here, actually, wait, let's make sure they're still OP before you guys do that. Body. Fatigue. Cranked. Endurance. All the way down. Spawn a zombie. You'll notice I'm not doing enough damage to gain XP. It still works. That's basically as bad as it gets. Fully exhausted, 0 stamina. And you can fight zombies the same way you would on like day 1. Oh, I don't think it gets ground pound advantage. Yeah, it doesn't. So you want to let zombies stand up to hit them. Does panic not affect crit? It does, but not by that much. Crit, please. Please. Oh, that wasn't even a crit. It just died. All right, so I'll spawn a zombie. Throw this up in the corner for you. Right, and my crit chance was 57%. So now I'm going to fully panic myself. And it's 45%. That was at 51% as the panic had gone down. Not even one tick, I think, right? Yeah, it's still terrified. It's not that much if it does. It reduces your damage, though. But you don't care with spears. And Spearman has too much honor to kill a defenseless zombie. So basically, athletic isn't a must pick if you plan on using spears. I would say it is still a must pick because it's extra attack speed, and the attack speed helps. You get stress reduction from kills and crits, so it'll only affect you on the start. The stress? Because I was using panic. Do you really get stressed? I thought you would get stressed from that. Hold up. Get rid of panic real fast. I mean, your stress goes down on its own as long as you're not weird. It really is 2%. 2% stress reduction. Okay, test this with max muscle strain. Sure. How am I even gonna achieve that? Spear skill 0. Strength 0. Hold up. I mean dumb. Oh no, my garden fork was about to break. Can we make Spearman not kill? I don't think you can. Now, one of these problems is my pain is going to be so high that I'm going to swing super slow. Remember, this wouldn't happen if you leveled up your actual stats. And this is very important to understand. Right, like you have to be trying to do this. Let's do level 5 spear and level 5 strength. Throw that on the ground. I have to fix my stamina. No, actually, I don't have to fix my stamina. It's a spear. Who cares? Boom. Get out of here. Now, I will say my attack speed is atrocious. Right? The pain attack speed reduction. With low XP gaining, it'll be pretty hard to level spears. Not really. Like, that's level 5. You don't, it doesn't need to be level 10. Wait, max stress didn't reduce crit chance? Did they change it? Like, max panic barely reduced it, if it even reduced it at all. Hold up. Let's get rid of this muscle strain. Max stress. Spawn a zombie. Crit chance was 45% on that last one. 43, 37. Okay, now let's just get rid of stress all the way. Don't need to see that anymore. 43, 37. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Yeah, so spears are the god tier again. They're even cheaper than stone axes. Spears are actually kind of annoying to make because you have to get saplings. So stone axes are probably faster. And considering when you hit, like, you know, you max yourself out 10-10, 10 strength, 10 axe skill, you can't make them out of poles. You have to make them out of saplings. Oh, that's building menu. Spear. Carved spear. You can only do long stick and saplings. And if you look at long stick, not the knife. You can only use a sapling to make a long stick. Brooms too, right? Yeah, you can use brooms, but you can't craft brooms, right? Can you? That'd be a nice workaround if you could. Broom. Make a twig broom. Twig bundle and a sapling. Yeah, you can't go around. Like long stick can be made from planks. They're not on the list for making it. A sapling is just a forage item. You can forage them and you can get them from chopping down the right size trees. I mean, but look at it this way, right? Let's say you have level 5 spear skill, 10 strength, and 10 axe skill. The moment your axe starts not one-shotting zombies anymore, right? You just switch over to your spear and start hitting zombies with that instead. Like, sure, you can't afford to really use a spear as like your everyday weapon, like the old A fighting weapon, but it's still really good. All right, not quite as good as an axe, but it's still really good. Spear is better for Zeds that have higher than normal HP values. Well, let's say you go somewhere that like leather jacket Zeds spawn, right? They're all going to have minus 80% damage reduction on their most of their upper body. So the spear one-shotting them, even though you do like no damage, boom. I mean, that one time, the armor zombie, a dude in full armor, spawned at the gas station, and I didn't even bother attacking him. I went and I got my car and ran him over. Because I knew that like max damage reduction, I'm just going to waste my weapon on him. I just hate that I can make a whole shovel from a plank and not a pointy stick. Makes no sense. Yeah. It like spears definitely, they have their place now. In a world of crafted bats, it's hard to justify spears past through a game. That's what I was just saying, right? Like you take your preferred weapon as your main. And then when you start to get tired, super panicked, super stressed, maybe you're injured or something that's reducing your damage, you switch over to the spear because it just gives you free kills. How many zombie kills is one fire hardened spear? It would depend on your skill level. Like I could do like a level 0 test. All right, so I'll have 5 strength and 0 spear skill. I mean, it's like 50 swings on average, right? So you should kill at least 10 zombies. Oh, by the way, you probably wouldn't craft it at full durability until your crafting skills leveled up too. So you got to think about that as well. That applies the same thing with like the scythes I was using. Little over half durability for however many I just killed right there. And I have muscle strain. Fire hardened spear? Yeah, so you make a crafted spear, then you light a fire and you craft it into a fire hardened spear next to the fire. And it has I think it's just under double the durability compared to the normal crafted spear. So there's no reason to ever not make it. Honestly, I think this is better than axes since it requires no point investment. Nothing requires a point investment. In fact, I'd actually argue that a long blade is the best because you get so much free damage that you'll be one-shotting zombies like right away. Fire hardened spear. Oh wait, yeah, you already asked that. I've never made a fire. Do you just need twigs? You need 3 stones, and you can pick stones up. That's a large stone, isn't it? Yeah, that's a large stone. You can pick stones up off the ground if you can find them. Here we go. Here's some stones. So you pick up your stones off the ground. Then you go in the building menu. And you build a campfire for 3 of them. And now you put wood in it. And you destroy something as fuel. So I'll throw my spear in there. And then all you need is a lighter and a like a rag or something to light it. I was fixing stuff even work in build 42. It was terrible. The last time I checked, it was really bad. Four 7 for fire hardened, so 28 hits average. And the crafted is 10 hits, right? It's nearly 3 times the wood spear. Yeah. So there's no reason not to make the fire hardened. Oven is stuck off when you change the temperature. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Muscle strain scales with weapon skill or strength? Both. Strength was, I haven't checked yet to make sure it's still this way, but strength was 10% per level and weapon skills like 7 point something per level reduction. But the thing is you start with 5 strength. So with strength you can only ever reduce it by 50%, whereas with your weapon skill, which starts at 0, you can reduce it by like 70 something percent. And they stack too. So when you have both at level 10, you get like no muscle strain. Can you fire harden broken spears to make brand new? No, it breaks into a long stick, I think. I threw one on the ground. Near the rose. No, I respawned. They broke into a long stick, so you can make another spear for it. It's a broken long stick. Edit item, condition 1. Broken long stick. Not the same thing as a long stick. Hello, check. Spear, carve. Yeah, not the same thing as a long stick. Can I fire harden it? No, because it's not a wooden spear. Trying to see if this update broke your save. A bunch of people on Reddit crying about unstable build corrupting their save. I can't fix them. Yeah, I've been telling it to everyone. You gotta just make a new character every time it updates. So I did a thing where a crafted bat was almost broken, like 1 or 2 HP left, and I created a short bat out of it, which is full health. Oh, speaking of fixing things, like the durability, gluing the bat back together was like a full repair the first try, and then the second one was a half repair, which I think was pretty strong. Especially since you don't really have a reason not to use glue for that. That's why Inistone is so careful about what they publish, even in Unstable. Losing Ginnies isn't that bad. A lot of people lost the stuff in their base. Yo, what's new? G-Jax, the zombies knocked the metal fences over. This is beautiful. I'm going to your hometown right now.
Hey!
Did that to me on your both your blacksmith saves? More reason to loot again? Uh-oh, there goes my second base. On the other hand, you can use this to distract zombies. Oh, I'm gonna speed up. I want to see if it goes through like visual. Okay, yeah. It like slowly bends over. That's amazing. I love the broken fence. But for example, if I can't spawn sprinters, sadly. But if I like cross around the fence, they get stuck on it. Some of them pathfind around, some of them get stuck on it. I'm so excited for PZ in 8 years. Do the wire fences look different now? I think they're darker, right? Do they fix composters being untargetable at first craft? Ooh, I think they did. I think I checked it out. Composter. Cheats. Timed action instant. Oh no, the grass was in the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. It's nothing to be worried. He corrected you to 8 years because he knows. Nah, 6 and 8 is actually the same number in my eyesight, by the way. Especially if the text is small. Did anything break with the new update? Apparently people lost their generators, and their bases lost loot. Like someone put a shelf where a couch used to be, and the couch respawned and just straight up deleted the entire shelf. But personally, as long as your character's alive, just keep carrying on, right? Just accept the loss. Although I would say make a new save. I mean, that's what I do. I just make a new save. But you think everything's in your cars? What if your cars are just gone? I know they got rid of trees being able to be highlighted by cut down while in a car. Wasn't that last? That was last patch, right? Because I had like just used it to go through trees and then they nerfed it. This is a crate plus double fence wall fixed. I don't think that's fixed. Oh, well, there you go. They just jump over that bitch. Well, that one's pathfinding broke. So that's something on its own right there. Partially fixed? I was fixed early in build 42. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was, but got asked the question, so here I am, right? Let's see here. I don't think there's anything I missed that's important. Foraging's OP now. I mean, we don't know if it's actually OP, but it sounds OP. Being able to get masonry XP from... It's 5 XP per item produced. Do wooden fences break? Not yet. Although it'd probably be hard to get the zombies to attack a wooden fence because they can't see you on the other side, right? They fixed a bowling alley tile having no collision? I'm not checking that. What would I consider the most important changes of the build? Number 1, the fences. Number 2, you can actually make twine again. Even if it's really, really common to the point that it's not a struggle at all. Number 3, I don't know when they rebuffed spears, but spears are OP again. I think that's about it. Oh, the forest zombies are gone. I can't believe they made such a big deal about making zombies spawn in more sensible areas. The nonsensically turn zombie forest spawns on. Well, they just turn them off. So there you go. They don't spawn in apocalypse setting anymore, at least. Oh, they did fix a lot of the leather clothing for primitive as well. Been fighting so many from the woods. They don't spawn unless you get near the woods, so I don't know how. Like a lot of people have been saying that, like they're fighting endless zombies from the woods, and it's like I can't even draw them in with noise. I don't know how you guys are getting zombies out of the woods. It's got to be the redistribute tick, right? Oh, let's check that out. Actually, I've been thinking about this. So they set the zombies to spawn in very specific places, right? I mean, you can see the red, so like there shouldn't be any zombies anywhere else. What happens if I just fast forward and a redistribute tick happens? So they just spread out throughout the entire cell? Non-stop zombies from the house in the bottom arose. I mean, there's a lot of zombies over there specifically too. Oh, I'm not in God mode. Let's set that up. I'm guessing hidden points of interest, not the forest itself. I mean, what's the point of the redistribute tick if it doesn't redistribute the zombies, right? So if you're near a place with zombies that are supposed to be, they should just always go there, right? Like if they somehow end up in the cell, they should go to the places where they're supposed to be. Rosewood always had a weird forest Zeds amount. I mean, now it has no forest Zeds. Makes it. I mean, it's still a terrible place for loot, but it's actually pretty good for everything else. It seems. It seems like it's not going to redistribute. What's the default redistribution tick? It's 12 hours, right? Zombie. Yeah, redistribute hours 12. The number of hours that must pass before zombies migrate to empty parts of the cell. Do they not redistribute now? Or do I have to leave and come back? That would be interesting. Hold up. Let's do a whole day real fast. All right. Nighttime, daytime. Let's go back. Yeah, the ones near me didn't redistribute. Yeah, they haven't moved at all. Very interesting. I'd like to know whether they'd eventually return to original distribution after a helicopter event. Oh, here. Where is it? Get the chopper. Well, the gunshot was more effective than the chopper. Do they redistribute when in view? I was just asking that. Like, do I need to leave? I might need to leave. All right, I'm gonna go to Muldra and then we'll come back. Hold up. Let's just take a screenshot of this real fast. Wait a couple days. It might be that time needs to pass by correctly and not sped up as well. Oh, there's the actual helicopter. No, they haven't moved. Not one bit. Just thinking that might be an issue with the debug speed up. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward time the normal way. Did redistribution ever work? Oh yeah, it used to work all the time. Those aren't the indoor zombies, right? No, they're not. All right, so while I guess we look at this. Boredom inside structures increases too quickly. It doesn't say what they did. Sheet metal bats got slightly nerfed. Actually, I guess reinforced bats got slightly nerfed, not just a sheet metal one. Water's slightly more poisonous, but it doesn't kill you. What does the green and blue signify on the zombie pot map? That green line is the path respawning zombies is taking, and the blue is where they're trying to respawn. Oh, foot stitches. Let's check that out real fast here. Put that away. Deep wound. Not in God mode. Deep wound. Fastest I can go. Oh, yeah. Well, you definitely limp now. That really didn't improve that at all now, did it? I mean, it did a little bit. Oh, Mr. Rat. Fix walk to while dragging corpses. Yeah, no, that's really it for all the important changes. Which debug zombie map cell size am I using? What? This is what I have. 256 by 256. 300 by 300 doesn't line up correctly. How bad did the sheet metal bats get nerfed? It sounds like not much. Boredom is reworked, basically. There's a new stat, idleness, for the character, which now affects how bored you get. So if you're doing stuff inside, you never get bored? That'd be pretty cool. I guess I'll find out tomorrow when I'm doing, like, normal things, right? Do infections do anything yet? I don't think so. Less bored. Not even not bored. You just get less bored when you're working inside. That sucks. Now I'm going to spawn. Actually, I guess I'll wait till daytime. And then I'll spawn in that bottom corner. Honestly, the whole boredom moodle is a little unnecessary. I feel like they need a morale thing, which I guess is what boredom is in depression put together. But it needs a little bit more interactability. All right, I teleport down here. I'm gonna come up to these zombies, and literally nothing's gonna happen. A gunshot's gonna go off, and it didn't actually affect them. Yeah, the zombies don't even move. They wander around. They'll group together, but they don't do the redistribute tick anymore. That's weird. Let's. And you guessed it, the idleness is tied to FPS. Of course, everything is tied to FPS, didn't you know? Stress, boredom, and discomfort is just an unhappiness game, and unhappiness only makes your time to action longer. Yeah, this is saying like it needs some more interactability. Zombies. Redistribute hours. 1. Seems like you can't get bored while in combat inside anymore. Doesn't the tiny amount of panic you get from seeing a zombie remove your boredom? So I guess I can do my test right here. Zombie pop map, go. All right, let's get a couple tiles to highlight. That's for it. Cheats. The only zombies going to the world sound are the ones that are in my tile. Like loaded in. That's rather suspicious. All right, it's definitely been more than an hour and nothing's happening. So, let's go up here. Let's get a shotgun out. sawed off double barrel. Zombies aren't getting pulled at all. There we go. I gotta say, the sound it makes is kind of bleh. Oh, does it sound like fireworks for a second there? It's like, yeah, I can only hear the echo and not the initial shot of the gun. After all of that, I think only one tick actually pulled zombies, by the way. Is there like a duck or something quacking in the background of that sound effect? Like wah, wah, wah. Does this mean you have to update your mods? Which mods? I don't think so. Maybe? All right, so there's a section down here where there's no zombies and they can actually be, right? So we're going to see if the zombies, after an hour or two, kind of go back to where they belong. Maybe if I'm not in the cell. This is my reaction when the game gets a 0.1 update. Yeah. Test the other shotgun for sound? Ooh, good point. Good point. Let me just test the normal JS2000 because that thing's loud anyway. It seems like certain zombies heard it and some didn't. Right? Let's give them time to get into my cell. Yeah, they're a lot better at hearing this one. The sawed-off shotgun might be busted. There's still no zombies down in that corner. I don't think redistribute tick does anything that it used to do. It sounds different, yeah. The 2000, yeah, a little. Right, so that's the close-up. That's a long range. It definitely way more consistently pulls zombies, though. Can you put the sawed off in a regular holster? Holster. Mm. Nah, it goes on your back. Alright, we need to get away from the zombie sounds. That did not. Yeah, I'm gonna say the zombies don't seem to go anywhere anymore. Is that a new thing or is that just a build 42 thing? I feel like that's a new thing. It looked like it was pulling Zeds from the direction I was shooting. No, it's a pretty good circle. That's a new thing. All right, hold up. We have to check that one. That one is oh, why did I not quit the desktop? I do this every time. How far back should I go to see if that's a new thing? So I just go to the last patch or like a couple before? Check the last patch? Okay. Oh no. Hold up. Let's do this. I need to set it up in debug mode. Oh, why did it close it? I'm an idiot. Dr. Carrot looking specially crushable today. Is that me on the screen? Am I Carrot Man? I wish I was a Carrot Man. Then I'd have good eyesight. What's the butcher values there in 42.4? I checked the amount of meat I got or calories I got. So with 10 butchering, I butchered a swamp rabbit that weighed 5 kilograms and I got 17,000 calories. With 10 butchering, I butchered a Angus bull at 815 kilograms on a butchering hook and I got 8,858 calories. So basically the rabbit just actually destroys a cow for calories. And then the rooster was 940 calories, and a black pig was 2,000. Fixed the meats, by the way. That was an old patch. It was just a huge rabbit. Not all the rabbits were like that. Lean pork. Is that still a thing? I thought they rebalanced butchering. There was another rebalanced butchering Patch, no, on the newest patch, so I'd have to look at it again to see if it's still a thing. Even so, even if rabbits give like an appropriate amount of calories, like let's say they give 1,000 calories, if you make a little rabbit farm, you will have infinite calories. They give birth like every week to like 4 or 5 babies. It's crazy. I mean, they breed like rabbits. Who knew? JS 2000. The other one was not acting very nice. Oh, I screwed up. I gotta set the redistribute to 1 hour ticks. Bunny supremacy? Yeah, the rabbits are just OP. Try to get big and round, yeah. And you can catch them over and over again in traps. So like, even if you get too hungry and you have to eat too many of them, you just keep capturing more of them. It never ends. You just have more and more rabbits. Zombies. Redistribute hours 1. Put me in the game. Classic ret screwing up. Yeah, I screw up all the time. That's the best part about the videos. No one gets to see me screwing up. Iron Gut forever. They said they changed the cap on poison for Iron Gut and weak stomach. I drank water. I only did it once, but I drank tainted water. Like a full drink with weak stomach, and I did not die. So Iron Gut sucks. As long as it doesn't have an advantage like that, it's not worth. I do find it to be a pretty good meme, though. Great meme skill. I did not give myself fancy cheats. I don't know about this. Wait a minute, this guy's cheating. I didn't add a poison slider in debug. Ugh. The rabbits I had made so many bunnies, some of the kits would starve from no milk. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't see redistribute ticks going off. Here's what I'll do. I'll go to I was right there. I'll go down here for now. All right, I'll give it time. I'll give it like overnight. We'll see if there's like an empty spot right here. Why run after rabbits when you can place an animal zone on them? Because that's so OP. For the build 42 launch version, I'll try 42.3. After this. Or maybe that just doesn't show in the menu anymore. Are there zombies down there? Nope, they're exactly where they're supposed to be. Oh, they got stuck on the fence. Yeah, they just don't seem to move. Quantum zombie mechanics? Pretty much. When will they change the points for high thirst? It's so annoying with the sink bug. They just fixed the sink bug. So there you go. You still need to drink twice the amount of water, so you always have high thirst. Enjoy. It's like a weird form of high thirst where like you need more water for your thirst, but you don't get thirstier faster. You know, the same in the end it's the same amount of water, but it doesn't feel as bad. That's BS? Yeah. You see, someone nailed like the mean way to describe it. It's like they made high thirst a terrible trait to get. So no one started taking it, and then they decided to just make everyone naturally have high thirst. Boom. Problem solved. Illiterate and that new trait that reduces auto learn. The thing is, you learn the recipe earlier, right? But you still can't make it until you have the right level. I guess it helps a little bit, but like for most things you care about, you just grind a little bit harder and it'll be fine. Seems their default way to tweak all the traits and make the ones people like more awful. That's what usually happens when everyone's like, man, these traits are too easy for 3 or 4 years in a row. By the way, you'll notice there's way more zombies in the older versions. Let's see here. Item list. Give me a watch. Okay, zombies are moving. It's happening. Will any more of them move? That was the tiniest redistribute tick I've ever seen. Like, it's... Is it possible to make a PZ film in Blender while using RTX as a lighting engine? RTX? You mean ray tracing? Uh, RTX is a brand name, by the way. Would that be cool? It is possible. And if you've never seen my starting screen, that's exactly what that is. That is a moving movie, and there's a alien thing behind me from I forget the name of that game. Where you have like the light chainsaw and you have to chop their heads off. Resident Evil? No, the one in space. Can't see it? What? My starting soon screen? Dead Space. Yeah, Dead Space. Let me refresh my page and see if it's actually working. Yeah, it's working. Oh, you can't see the alien thing. Yeah, you have to... It takes time. Oh, I was paused. I thought Zomboid was going. Necromorphs. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean... I saw a redistribute tick. Right? It moved those zombies into a place where they don't belong. It's possible. All right, it should have done another one by now. There we go. I got another lab tick. So every single shot doesn't RTX remix. Oh. I mean, you wouldn't really need remix to do it. You can just do it naturally. Did they fix the slow and fast metabolism from the previous patch? I don't know. All right, here we go. That was a tick. They went... Two of them went back to a red spot. Oh. Is it only that cell that's doing it? Hold up. Let me get... Oh, that's interesting. It's like the zombies move when I leave their area. You see that? Look at this area right here. I come in, I spawn them, right? They move. And you know what I'm noticing here? They've almost all gone back to where they belong. There's almost no shotgun pattern left. So that's what I've been seeing. Yeah, I'm reading YouTube chat. Siren car? Let's do it. How much would I put all thumbs on points in order to take? I'd never take it. You actually couldn't get me to take it. You let me take every single positive trait and I wouldn't take it. My ears. Oh, nope, that's gonna get me. Oh, I have streamer mode on, never mind. Where am I? All right. It didn't pull a single zombie. What happened? Did it run out of battery? Oh, I took the key out for some reason. Oh, they broke my siren. Copyright alarm, trademark, yeah. So it's not that the police siren is copyrighted. It's that so many people have put it in their YouTube videos and then they blanket copyright other people. Welcome to how YouTube works. SoundCloud rappers strike again. Yeah, basically. They don't break the siren if you're not inside. I like, did they nerf the siren that bad? That like half the zombies didn't even bother coming for it? Oh my god, I know what's happening. Where are you? Do they keep stopping when they hear the sound? Yeah, it's happening to that one right there. See? He makes it like 3 tiles and then he gets stunned by it again. So, I mean, this is an old version, right? This is 42.3. But even so, the siren is useless. Here, let's try this. Let's delete that car too. So they won't. They won't fill that area in then. It's happened in build 41 or 42. Yeah, it would happen a lot in multiplayer. I'm gonna have to go back to the newest version of the game and see if the sirens work in that one. I mean, this is what redistribute ticks set to 1 hour. They just don't, right? Like we saw it a little bit. Yeah, they just don't. Brave assumption that deleting the card deletes the sound. I mean, it did. And if it didn't, I just restart the game. Have you heard of the signal chat leak? Very curious how they broke redistribution. I wonder if it has something to do with that new migration setting. When did I start streaming in 1080p? Are you saying, oh, so I'm streaming to YouTube as well right now. So whatever Twitch decides it wants me streaming to them is what they get. and it wants 1080p right now. And I think YouTube is getting the 1440p. All right, newest version of the game. Redistribute set to 1 hour. I didn't even see my character. I like how they changed duct tape to show how many uses it has left clearly. Ooh, that's nice. Give me a shotgun. Give me my cheats. No, I need the zombie pop map. Darn it. Perfect. Debug, spawn a vehicle. Wait, can I? Okay, I can't interact with it. He grabbed a couple zombies. Yeah, sirens just suck. Hate to break it to you. You have to like leave and come back for them to pathfind correctly. All right, time is passing. Let's see if any zombies move. I mean, definition of an insanity, right? Not sure how I feel about items having the search focus in the hover menu. I mean, it's nice to be able to know, though, right? What pulls in more Zeds, honking or siren? Honking. Let's see here. Spawn vehicle, same car. Right? See how it immediately grabs Zeds down there? Sirens are actual useless. Unless you want to stun lock zombies, in which case go ahead and use a siren. Even then, like the amount of zombies coming, most of them, you know, I have like 1 pack of zombies here. Right? That's it. If I sat here fighting, I'd have more zombies. And they never retook the area that I deleted them in up top. Like they never spread back out. Yeah. That is the suck. They broke something big again? It seems like it's been like this for a while. So I'm not sure if I'd say they broke something. They may have just changed it. You know, the definition has changed. What if using debug is breaking it? That's entirely possible. When will we see actual updates on trait points? Who knows? It seemed like they were more interested in adding. So they added traits for us to test stuff, right? So we got masonry, glass making, and pottery. Yeah, inventive for the research mechanic. Then the classes that are expected to build hammers and axes got a maintenance level so that they'd be able to build them instantly instead of having to level up their maintenance once, which makes sense. But I feel like the primitive weapons just shouldn't require anything, right? Like they shouldn't require one level in the first place. And then this migration, I assume it's this. Zombies allowed to migrate to empty cells. So if I turn this off, if I redistribute is set to 0. It's that. So yeah, they changed what redistribution does. They no longer spread out in their cell. This is just weird how the first thing I read when hovering over batteries is trash. Inventive also lowers auto learn, but lowering auto learn doesn't help that much. Maybe it reduces hot wire and use generators. I mean, it could, but you still need level 1 electrical to do hot wire. So it doesn't matter if it reduces like the mechanical requirement. Maybe people want to play 0-0 without any skills. Unemployed. Huh? Just don't take wilderness knowledge or herbalist. You just gotta forage that herbalist book up. Well, actually, I guess it's a wilderness knowledge book now, isn't it? Well, there you go. Yeah, just spawn in without anything and give yourself the wilderness knowledge book. Boom, problem solved. It's not unemployed anymore. It's gonna forever be unemployed in my old man head. All right, it's like changing. What did they change? It was like claustrophobic got changed to the fear of inside or something like that. It was like, guys, are we renaming everything to German now? Where they just the sentence is the name? So did they nerf foraging? No, it looks like they made it way better now. By way better, I mean you get a ton of stuff. I can't believe migration is different. That's crazy. Yeah, if anything, there's more items. Hemophobic, the fear of blood, because people kept calling it homophobic. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. They made unemployed woke. How dare they? Alright. This is going nowhere at this point. So I think I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. And then probably in the Twitch stream pretty soon after that anyway. Goodbye, YouTube.